Hey guys, and welcome back to round number 2 of World Championship Weekend, Championship Day, day number 2. This is Todd Vandewalker on the left, the winner of the previous round, stayed at top table. And on the right, who's that? Tom Melucci.
Tyler
Parrott.
Yep.
Hi Tom, welcome back to commentary. How are you today?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. You just sent me about 10 pictures of Sophie Turner, so I'm doing good.
This is true.
I'm doing good.
Tyler is setting up his stupid force coins. I hate those are actually my force coins. I refuse. Force commitment tokens.
Okay.
I dislike them. They look too much like my my actual tokens. So
right.
Tyler loves them. I let him use them.
Fair enough. Tyler is starting Navy. Looks like he's got Imperial Entanglements, Lawrence Pods, Enforced Loyalty, and Might of the Empire, so capital ship deck.
Oh yeah, and Jedi over there, Todd has the Survivors, he has Mysteries of the Rim and May the Force be with you.
Yep.
I think the middle one's May the Force.
It is, yeah.
Tyler is starting with a whole bunch of resources.
Now that's a sweet playmat. Where did Tyler get that playmat?
Tyler got that playmat at Worlds 2014
He did pretty well.
He did about as good as you can do if you're not going to win. Pretty much.
Seems good.
It's second place. He had issues with Mara. And Trench Run. Trench Run is a real thing. It's not really a real thing. Don't tell me that.
2 Decimators, commit 1 with...
and tons of resources, right?
Yeah, Fleet Navigator and a 2 resource, 2 for 2. Control room. Q-Ron, turn 1. Ooh, baby.
Now,
not an aggressive character.
And you probably... you can attack against a... I think that's wrong, right?
You got Survivors in there.
Well, he has Enforced Loyalty. He could very easily attack. A Decimator is gonna block. Doesn't matter if he wins Edge. And he has May the Force, and he has Survivors. So, unless he blocks with both Decimators, and then...
Well, Imperial Entanglements will give the first Decimator another gun.
Oh, yes. I didn't... Is that that's the top one?
That's the top one, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. That is... More resources?
Yeah, from the Thunder Flare. Repair and refurbish. I love that pod.
Yeah, so I know Tyler is not playing Sabotage, because we worked on this deck before Worlds, and
not there.
We did not pick up on the craziness that was Sabotage. But
down to 2 and plays Rule by Fear, so just stalls the game out and plays a few more resources. Passes the turn.
So Todd will use the Force to damage and Force Loyalty, which I think that makes sense. Can't really see what's in Tyler's hand. He's playing with it a little too much, but
Tractor Beam.
2 Tractor Beams.
2 Tractor Beams, yeah. Looks like I think I can see a Imperial Fist and a Twist.
Yeah. So this is really awkward, right? Because you don't necessarily care to win Edge with the Decimators. Tyler's having a conversation with somebody, definitely not paying attention to the game board at all. So Todd's just playing some units, and Rule by Fear is not being triggered. Although these are both 2-cost units, so he probably doesn't want to trigger it. He just played 3 2-cost units.
Tyler's like, yeah, you can have those.
Tyler goes, that's all fine. That's all fine.
Building a board. Protector, Outer and Mystic, and a Sulon. So, do you start swinging here?
He must know that Tyler doesn't have great cards in his hand. Do you just sit back? You're building this insane board. You have the Force.
Yep.
Tyler has a ton of resources, but that's all he's got, right? The Rule by Fear is going to stall you out a turn eventually.
Looks like the Grandma and the Mystic attack in to the Imperial entanglements. Blocks with the Navigator with the tactics.
Yeah, that makes sense because he's probably gonna.
Tactics are on.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty huge. I thought it was very important that he won that. I thought he would have used the twist. He does have a twist, right?
Who? Todd?
No, Tyler.
Tyler. I think he did. He did.
Oh, he did twist.
Yeah,
okay,
he did twist away protection and something else. It was the
Okay.
that was round 2 of the edge battle.
That makes a lot more sense. I just looked away from the screen. So,
That was it.
discard the other tractor beam, which makes a lot of sense. Keep that Imperial Fist. Oh my god, he just picked up Yularen and Tarkin.
Dow's at 3. And a Nida?
Yeah, which is no capital ships in hand, so that's not great right now, but you definitely want to get that
Get Tarkin out there.
Tarkin on the board, yeah.
Or Nida. Just
I mean, he has
resources.
enough. He has enough resources to play both Nita and Tarkin, which he will. Do you swing in right now and try to bait out the Outer Rim Mystic block and just lock down Kuran? Because if he doesn't block, you get 2 free damage, right, with Tarkin. And if he does, you just... I mean, he can probably... I don't know how his edge hand is now.
Well, you'd have to swing in with Tarkin and the fleet officer for 2 tactics, wouldn't you?
Well, no, Kuran's not elite, so, like...
Yeah, but the Mystic can just absorb one of the tactics for Q-Ram.
Is that what the Mystic does?
Yeah.
Not if you Tarkin him! But yes, good point. But you could Tarkin him.
You could Tarkin. But uses those commitment tokens that you love so much and puts Tarkin on the Force.
So much. What's the dial at?
That was at 3.
Yeah. Tyler asking the judge a question. Secret question. Tyler, what kind of secret question are you
I
asking?
think he's asking the judge out on a date. That's what I'm going to guess.
I mean, that's Matt.
Okay.
He'll probably say yes. I mean, Tyler plays a lot of Lord of the Rings. Matt designs Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Seems like... I think that was Matt.
Date confirmed. Yoda.
We'll let Matt confirm. Tyler, you have a rule by fear in play. Pay attention to the game. He's not paying attention.
Come on, Tyler.
All right,
Tyler.
so
Tyler. Do it. Do it.
oh, so he blanked Yoda with Tarkin.
So he's not
That's-
not ruling by fear the Yoda.
I mean, he has 3 more resources in play with the Sulan, so he could have just replayed it. But like, you don't just make him replay it, because now he could rejuve or something else. I think this is Tyler forgetting that he has rule by fear on the board. All right, well, we got a blanked Yoda, who still has a tactics, very relevant.
Yep.
You got some decimators that do have 2 guns, so it can be a little relevant. But you do have a survivors with a protector on the board, so that's not great. All 4 of them are going at enforced loyalty. You know what Tyler wants right now? Tyler wants to let that damage happen, and then he wants to play Yularen next turn. That's what he wants to do.
Well, will that blow it? Yoda for 1, the Mystic for 2, unopposed for 3. Will not blow it up.
And the Sulan.
Oh, Sulon, so 4, it would.
So yeah, he can't let it be unopposed, but I think he's okay with some damage.
Yeah, with the Yularen and I think he's still got Fist in hand as well.
Ooh, 6 pips in there.
Protection for the Jedi.
He blocked with just the Fleet Navigator, so that guy will die, right?
Yep, and the unopposed is coming.
That thing might just blow up. Got a protection, he puts it on the survivors. Huh.
Yoda strikes. Bomb on Enforced and tactics on Tarkin.
Makes sense, because you still got Kuran up. Want to be able to take that force back.
Kill the Navigator with Protector. Oh, 2 health. Yeah, he will eventually die. 3, 4, and the unopposed will blow it. Wow.
Yeah, so I think you just... If you throw another unit in front of that, just like one of those decimators, that doesn't happen, right? And the 2 cards left in Tyler's hand right now is Yulorn and Imperial Fist, so that would have worked out.
Well, the Decimator still dies. You still have to win edge to turn off those 3 bombs.
No, but if you block with both of them, one or the other dies, not both.
Oh, true.
So all he had to do was throw 2 guys in front of that instead of 1.
True. Down to 4.
And actually, if he had just blocked with the Decimator by himself, even if he loses edge, he strikes first, kills the Guardian apiece, right?
Well, apart from Kuran protects it.
Yes, Yoda was blank, not Kuran. So much protect. He just needed to throw an extra unit. He actually just discarded Yulorn because...
No damage on the board. It's kind of pointless now.
There's a Thunder Flare.
Thunder Flare. Nida making it 2 cheaper.
Yep. And an Assault Team.
Oh, baby. Targeted strike, 4 days.
You know what that's really good on? Kuran. Now, right now, Yoda and Kuran both need to be or want to be blanked. Tyler just said go to conflict phase. Will he blank something?
He's got the affiliation open. Probably, if he wants to get aggressive, he probably
And
should.
the control room, so he can blank on both turns. Doesn't sound like he blanked anything. I did not hear a declaration of blanking or resource fade.
Might be leaving it to help further defense.
He has 2 resources open though. He has the control room and the affiliation card.
Ah, true. Interesting. Blocks with Yoda.
Ooh, in his hand, I think he has 2 Imperial Fists.
Which aren't doing anything for him now. With no damage on his board.
Lightsaber deflect onto Nita. That's right, he did his job. 3 damage onto Kuran, 2 damage left. It could be 1 if he uses survivors. Will he remember?
So, survivors 1.
Oh, yeah, you can do that stupid protect loop. I forgot. You can, so like the damage was dealt to Ron, but you can protect to the Guardian. Wait, how did 3 damage get done? He lightsaber deflect 1 of it. He still took the 3 though.
Seems good.
Seems strong.
And yeah, well, and you've got survivors on the board, so you don't have to take that either. But
so that is another area where it's like all Tyler needed to do right there was blank one of those guys. Although I guess what he might do right now... No, I don't understand what's happening. Why? What's the dial at? 4?
4, yeah.
All right, Tyler.
Well, there you go. So Thunderflare has 3 guns, and Imperial Entanglements gave it a 4th. So there were 4 unit damage coming off Thunderflare.
Not Thunderflare, the assault team.
Well, yeah, the assault team's the same. 3 guns plus 1 from Imperial.
You're right. I can't see it. It's all white.
It's right there, man.
It's all glare. Tyler, you have a rule by fear. It's near your discard pile. Use it. He's gonna finish this game. It's still gonna be in play.
You reckon?
I don't know. Who did he just blank? Yoda. Now he could have just blanked Yoda in the refresh phase, right? To get rid of Elite.
Correct.
Wasn't Yoda just double focused?
Should have been. If he defended.
Is that a play mistake? Tyler. What do you think about this Navy?
I like this Navy.
You like playing it? You like playing against it?
But I like playing it. Thunderflare is probably one of my favourite units in the game. Tarkin is annoying as all hell. Capital ships are just my jam.
Yeah, they're pretty fun, but I find it very frustrating to play against.
Oh, yeah.
Because it does super dumb things. But, yeah. Tarkin's really good.
Double Sulon. A lot of sympathy on that board.
Yeah. There is. This is true.
All 4 swinging in. I imagine that's at Imperial Entanglements.
Okay, so Tarkin is blocking. He's definitely going to throw one of those Imperial Fists in right now to remove that damage that was previously done.
Light side
There it is.
does with the edge, though.
Yes, he does. Is it putting the 2 damage on survivors? So light side has 3 blast, a tactics, and a unit damage. That's pretty bad, but like without that Imperial Fist, he would not have had that.
Yeah, the objective would have died if it wasn't for Fist.
That's a pretty big deal, though, right? The difference between, like, you're so focused on Tarkin is going to blank Yoda in the conflict phase to take those guns away, that if he has 2 focus on him, you can just take him out of the whole round.
Yeah, in the refresh.
By keeping him blocked down.
Yeah, just lock him down.
Although, I mean, if he gets, like, a Trust Your Feelings or a Rejuve or whatever, it's not the exact same thing, but, like, most of the time, that's going to be consistently better, right?
Usually it is. Just remove him from the round completely.
Alright, that objective's back up to 3 damage, but Tyler has another Imperial Fist in hand, so I'm sure he's going to want to throw some of that back.
Yeah. Thunderflare plus a Fist will clean it all off.
True. Thunderflare could just blow up survivors and then move the 3 damage to one of those other objectives and get it down to 1 health left. Thunderflare is pretty sweet.
Thunderflare is amazing.
Down to 5. Alright, so will Tyler remember that he has Rule by Fear in play? Oh, he discards the Empire Strikes Back, yeah.
Ooh. I see a Victory class Star Destroyer?
I don't know, but you see an Customs Blockade, which is super important. Oh, he just put it next to the Rule by Fear. He remembers that he has it now. Guaranteed it gets used this turn. And a Mouse Droid! Also,
draw.
will he prevent the draw?
You got to focus ready unit.
No, that is a legal play. So he can focus Kuran and then move it to the Mystic. It was just discussed on the forums like a couple days ago, so I don't know if that was the rule-in at Worlds.
Wow.
But on the forums the other day, that was discussed. So now he did lock out Kuran, which is pretty huge. So with this new ship, is that game? Remember, he has an Imperial Fist in hand.
Has a fist in hand.
So Tarkin attacks the top one, and fists 2 damage across. So now you have 3 damage on one of those.
Plus unopposed will blow it.
Well, no. Tarkin blows up the survivors by himself.
Oh, yeah.
Moves 2 damage to the middle. Tyler's going to do it in a different order. But Thunder Flare, also unique, can move. He'll do a damage and unopposed and move 2 damage.
1.
And then that last ship, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can blow up all 3 of these right now. Wow.
That's what Navy do.
So I called it! The rule by fear is not going to get used.
Dow's only on 5, though.
Oh, maybe he'll use it. I thought the Dow was on 6. All of those objectives are dying.
Get on my level. Down to 8.
Did he... Oh, he did it. Well,
He's not going with Tarkin yet, but
he didn't do it wrong. If he had Imperial fisted onto the objective he was on, Tarkin could have taken out that other objective, so he could have destroyed all 3. But in the case where the dial's not at,
well, Tarkin can still go at the middle and May the Force.
because Thunder Flare went to the middle.
Well, Tarkin can still declare an engagement. He has a blast, and an unopposed will kill May the Force right now.
No, Thunder Flare already engaged May the Force.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
He used Imperial Fist to blow up the survivors that had 3 damage on it already. So if he had done that slightly different, he could have destroyed all 3, and then he would have just had to survive 1 turn. But he would have had to use Tarkin, so I don't know if that is the right play. But because there is this final turn, I feel like that rule by fear is going to get used. Again, does he have any resources right now? He does. He has 2. He has 1 on Tarkin and 1 on his resource. He didn't blank Yoda again during the refresh phase. I'm going to have a conversation with Tyler. Make sure he knows he can do that.
The training grounds.
Paying for it with a different Dagobah training grounds.
Smooth.
Always important. To not cheat. Looks like we're going to conflict, which means
Force rejuves. You need to get 2 objectives.
And he has Tarkin Doctrine in play, so he has more than enough resources to pay for that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources open, plus the Sulons. But do you have enough blast here? Even a couple of Force rejuves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he does not have enough blast. He has a rejuve in hand. 1 rejuve. He does not have enough blast on the table to win right now.
Rejuve, an unfinished business could help, but
I didn't see one, but
it's hard. Trying to do the maths here, see if we can work it out. If you can rejuve Ron, there's potential to protect the damage and bounce it back.
True, but it depends on what gets blanked, whether it's Yoda or Ron. Because if he blanks Ron, that stops that. But those unit damages may seem to be more relevant. But right now he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If Ron double strikes 6, and then 2 protect 7, 8, it's still, and then 2 unopposed. He would have to literally get 2 unopposed attacks with Ron taking exactly 2 damage. So he blanked Kuran.
Correct play.
And gives him a Cthulhu token. Yeah. Oh, he can't even rejuve, dude. He has Customs Blockade on the board.
Oh, good point. Good spot there, Tom. I knew I brought you along for a reason.
Tyler putting cards next to his discard. He forgets about them. We forget about them.
Blocks with a Decimator, who will strike first, being the only defender, with 2 guns as well.
Did he Did he send everything? What did he send?
Top row, I think. Yeah, the protector definitely didn't go. There's no shield on the board.
Yep. Okay, so the protector dies. That guy takes 1.
Objective takes 1. 2, 3. No one opposed. Knowing that you can't win here, I think you've got to keep Yoda back on the defense. But
Oh, I think you're right.
otherwise, Dal takes a 10.
Either way, the Dow's ticking to 9, and the next dead objective is 3. So.
Yep. So you got to keep Yoda back and protect May the Force. But with Star Destroyers on the field and damage on an Imperial objective, that's just screaming for a Yularen or another Imperial Fist.
Yeah, he discarded a Yularen earlier, but I believe there is still a second in the deck, so there's another Rule by Fear. Oh, he just picked up the... Oh, there it is. GG.
Yep. Dal takes up to 9. And Yularen blows up the third objective to take it to 12. Clinical.
And that Rule by Fear sat on the board the whole game. Hold it!
Might have just been waiting for an Obi-Wan. So yeah, Navy Control doing what it does well.
It really does. It just has such an aggressive ability to, like, end game so quickly. Like, he went from no objectives destroyed to... It could have been all 3, but it was only 2 in 1 turn, but he set up the last one. Just some ridiculous damage output while still being able to defend.
Yeah.
Great. And the Shields version of that deck is even a little bit more scary because it's even better at defending. And with the right enhancements in play, it can really finish off games.
Yep. Can be scary and ramp up the aggression pretty quickly. But Tyler takes round 2. So he'll move on in the winner's bracket. Todd will drop down to the loser's bracket. We'll move on and cast round 3, and hopefully, Tom, you'll join us for a bit more commentary later down the road.
Hey, I am. I'll be around.
And obviously, thanks to you guys for watching. As always, we do appreciate the support. Stick around, and hope you enjoy the next few games.